What does managed services mean? What do you do?
Managed services is primarily geared to the outsourcing by government departments. It's a term that's originated in the early days, or still from the IT industry, in outsourcing and the outsourcing of managing printer networks, but now it incorporates virtually any function that the government and other corporations may wish to outsource.
Yeah, so I mean there's examples, I think with e-tags as an example, or some uniforms that they might need, and they say, okay, we need that, they'll go to you for that?
Yes, one of our largest clients, we manage the life of the e-tags, looking after the inventory right through from, we don't source the e-tags, but they're received into our warehouse. We activate, distribute 500 to 600 orders a day, and then we test them if they're failing under warranty and returns, and then clean them. Also building systems to manage the e-tags for hire vehicles right throughout Australia, so it's not only limited to New South Wales with hire vehicles.
Right, so the RMS in New South Wales would source them and make them,
yes,
and then they move them through your business to make sure it's all right, and then you distribute them.
That's correct.
All right, so you know, pain points. This is interesting, because what's a pain point? Because I read pain points are an issue here.
Right. Well, basically it's with all of our clients. It's the way that we identify opportunities. We have a number of clients where they raise the subject of the issues they have.
So how did you pull it all together as a business?
Well, it's really a matter of just listening to the clients and finding out the issues that they have, and trying to come up with a solution. So we've got a number of interesting projects on the boil at the moment where people really don't know where to start, but the secret is having the IT, the warehousing and all the facilities together, and that makes it a lot easier to put a good system together for. Because
so many businesses would have these things where they think, who's going to do that? We don't really have anyone to do that.
Yes.
So you've looked at that and pulled it all together into this one-stop shop with a couple of very innovative programs that you've set up.
That's right. And particularly the freight's a major, or not so much the freight, but the warehousing distribution. Our warehouse is on a 6,000 square metre block up on the Central Coast, so it's a good position to be working.
Is that a good position? Because the Central Coast, it means you're not jammed into the CBD. You're probably closer to a lot of parts of Sydney, for instance, but you're then reliant on transport hubs, aren't you?
That's right. Well, we have 4 vehicles ourselves, 3 in Sydney every day. We like the idea of being able to do the personalised deliveries, but the big benefit of the Central Coast is the employment pool. Whenever we advertise, we could get 100 to 200 applicants for virtually every job.
Really? 1 to 200?
Yes.
That's
so
true.
it's a great situation to be in.
Yeah. What about the IT side of it? Because that moves so quickly.
Yes.
How do you keep on top of that and make sure you remain cutting edge?
It's not easy. We've been developing since 1997. We went over to the States to understand what the super highway was all about, the internet, so we're one of the early adopters, and we started building our systems through electronic form technology and just developed it through that. And at the moment we have 4 developers in the Philippines, and we have 4 or 5 in our office at Tuggerah.
You've got developers working in the Philippines, haven't you?
Yes, so we coordinate with project management and the management side in Australia, and whether there's systems architects, testers, documentation. So there's a lot of processes to go through. It's a very expensive process, and our software has cost a lot of money to develop, but we can see it's proving now that it's the right decision, and it's the future for where we need to be.
Where do you want to be in 5 years?
Well, we're going through, this year will be about a 60% growth in sales. Next year will probably be 30-40%. We're hoping, as we're a family business, by 2018 our goal is to be up to a 30 million turnover. And we're not really driven by turnover. It's obviously profitability is the most important thing, but we want to also make sure we're enjoying it. It's a sense of achievement that I feel that drives myself rather than the dollars.
Paul, fascinating. Good luck for the future. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, John.